Good Monday morning to you. Today is Monday and it is day 8 of my fuel cycle. I survived a whole week. It is an E-breakfast and then Deep S lunch and dinner. So I made the Trim Healthy Mama E-pancakes. It has the oatmeal, the cottage cheese, and the egg whites. And I added a tablespoon of oat fiber because I remember on Instagram somebody posted about that. And I haven't tried it yet. So I put it in it. And it did, you know how these pancakes are though, they're all fluffy on the tray when you cook them, but then when you put them on your plate, they get all flat. But this is only one recipe. I followed the recipe and I got 5 pancakes. I would have made a ginormous pancakes if I only did 3. So I went ahead. This looks like I have more food when you make them smaller. So there you go. Win-win there. And I have syrup and a bit of a banana on top. And I was going to get some frozen fruit, but I didn't want the frozen fruit. I wanted something that wasn't frozen. I should have thought about that last night. There is my Trimachino Light, and I've been drinking this water. So I know with ease I'm only going to have 1 cup of coffee this morning, so I didn't want to drink my coffee without my breakfast, so I waited until I was drinking water. Let me show you my menu for today. This is today's menu. It did say that I was going to do the banana creamy grains, but if you watched yesterday's video, I was talking a little bit last night after dinner before I went to bed about how I wanted to make pancakes instead. So I went ahead and made these pancakes, and then we're going to have a big salad, maybe, for lunch. I have to find out. I may have to cook some chicken. That might change too. I have to figure out what my protein's going to be. I may have to use eggs. I have some hard-boiled eggs. That's what I can do. I don't have any leftover chicken that is cooked right now. And then we're going to have a meatball soup for dinner. And I have to figure that out too because I used an ingredient in the fajitas yesterday. So I may have to change this around a little bit. I'm not sure. Or I can ask my husband to stop on the way home and get it. We'll see. You'll see at dinner time. So yeah, that's the menu. And I'm looking forward to a cup of coffee with lots of fat in it. Then I'm not depriving myself of coffee. I just feel I'm being careful. And I think after a week of it, my body's like, give me some more, you know? So anyway, I'm going to go eat my breakfast. We have school to do. And I have to change the chores up for my children. It's the beginning of the month. So we're going to go sit down and do that while we eat breakfast. I will see you at lunchtime. Oh, and this mug. This is a Berkeley mug from Berkeley, California. It has a little story all about the man who created Peet's Coffee. I don't remember his first name, but it's Mr. Peet. If you looked it up, P-E-E-T. It's a coffee that you can buy in grocery stores around the United States or on Amazon. But it's made here in Berkeley, in the Bay Area here. I'm not in Berkeley. It's near me. Today is Monday again, and well, still actually. It is just after 2 o'clock, and I'm just finished making my lunch. I'm back into Deep S. I did E-breakfast and E-dinner yesterday, and since today's day 8 of my fuel cycle, I'm going to do Deep S lunch and dinner. I believe dinner is, what did I say earlier? Meatball soup. Yeah, I still have to figure out what to do. I still need to call my husband about those one ingredient I mentioned at breakfast. Well, to you, it's just a second later watching this. To me, it's hours later, so I have to remember everything I have to do. I'm making a cup of coffee. I'm going to go ahead and start that. And I'm going to have a great heavy S coffee and enjoy it. I may even add cream to it this one time. I've been dairy-free this whole time. You know what? I'm going to skip it. I'm not going to add cream at all. I'm going to just keep it. I have not had dairy all this time, so we'll see what that does to me. Maybe that's what I'm going through, a dairy detox. Is that possible? So I have my glass of water. I noticed the last, probably since like Friday, over the weekend, I have not been drinking enough. So maybe that was my issue last night, the way I was feeling off. Maybe it's because I wasn't hydrated enough. I drink at least one of that big quart drink thing, you know, that Trim Healthy Mama, that thing over there. I drink at least one of those a day, but I haven't yet today. I did yesterday over the weekend. I just didn't today. So maybe that's what my issue is. So I'm going to drink this water with lunch along with my coffee and try to get another one when we finish school. Lunch is always off schedule for me because we homeschool, and so I'm always off schedule. But anyway, you know, with lunches, I do work when they're making their lunch, and then when they're done making lunch, I make my lunch, which they are done and outside playing. So this is a salad with red peppers, red bell peppers, almost a whole red bell pepper. I got cut up pepperoni, 2 hard-boiled eggs, I have some broccoli that was left over from a contest at church, and celery. I have the everything bagel seasoning, salt and pepper, and olive oil. I did MCT oil last week, but I did olive oil. And I have a lot of greens in this. So this is going to be my lunch. And then I'm going to add all my stuff I have here to my coffee, which is, this is the stevia that I use. They sell this at Sprouts, and they sell this on Amazon where I buy it. I think it's $10-ish. And this is the MCT oil, and this was just on sale at Sprouts. I think it still is on sale, so if you have Sprouts, you can go till Wednesday. This is like $10.75 or something like that. It's even cheaper than the last time I bought. So I have 2 in reserve because this was so cheap. I paid full price the first time, which was like $16.99 or $15.99. Then I paid $13.75 the second time. And the third one I just bought on Saturday, I spent like $10.50, $10.75 on it. They keep going on sale. So I have 2 in stock. So I'm saving so much money. And then this is the, I'm out of the Trim Healthy Mama collagen. This is the Zinc collagen that I showed in a grocery haul last week that I got at Home Goods. And so, and then this is the caramel coffee. So I'm going to blend all that together and eat my lunch. And Jackson's watching. Say hi.
Hi.
And so I'm going to go eat, and then dinner will be that meatball soup, and I'll show you that later. And I'm not sure about a snack. If I have a snack, it'll probably be a cup of coffee because that always hits the spot. And maybe I should probably throw a vegetable in with it too, you know. Maybe the rest of the pepper and some celery would probably be good with that. All right, but if I do, I don't usually have an afternoon snack. I just eat dinner and then have evening snack. But this is it. Here's my dinner for this evening. I am having meatball soup. I am basing it off a recipe from Trim Healthy Table on page 115. This is not the exact recipe. This is very close to it. I changed a few things. I added a bag of frozen red bell peppers, green, yellow, and onions. I didn't add the tomatoes. I used tomato paste in the broth. And I added a bunch of different Italian seasonings. So, and the children got these amazing looking cheddar muffins that I made for them. Cheddar and herb muffins. I want to eat one. They look so good. And they got their little butters. But this is what I'm having for my Deep S dinner today. Day 8 of my fuel cycle. This is my dinner. And some water. And if I eat anything this evening, I will let you know.
Do it.
No.
Someone likes butter.
Never knew you liked butter.
Come on. It used to be me when I was little.
That's like a tablespoon of butter you just ate. But it's Kerrygold butter. It's grass-fed.
I gotta do it too.
You really are going to do it?
Yeah.
Not me.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared? Just eat it. I don't know. It's butter. How's it taste?
Not fun. Just butter.
Tastes like grass.
Are you ready?
There had been like, seriously, like 40 people. I'm like, beware.
In each line?
I wouldn't come. No, everybody trying
How's
to
it
check
taste?
out.
Okay.
Hot.
I don't want to see inside. Are you going to do it, Jackson? You going to eat butter?
I am.
You know, when you were a little boy, you used to steal the butter out of the fridge and the cheese.
And peanut butter jar.
And I would walk into the kitchen during nap time, and there would be a piece of cheese there with the bite marks out of it.
And sometimes we see.
And we all know who it was, don't we?
No.
That's like when you were 3 and 4 years old.
Him.
It was you.
Behind me, I was like,
Him.
go to the line.